Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. Let the all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops, great millstone that taught us this word. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect across the planet Earth, pushing this truth and sincerity. I got this article out of Russia Today. It was dated May 19th, 2025. So basically, Netanyahu launched a massive military operation on Gaza. So, this man is, just doing what he was set up to do, and that is to take peace from the earth. But yeah, just starting wars and all that. But it's entitled Israel to Take Over All of Gaza. Netanyahu. The Prime Minister has defended blocking humanitarian aid to the civilian population. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has announced plans to seize control of Gaza as part of a massive military operation against Hamas. Intensified airstrikes have reportedly left hundreds dead in the Palestinian enclave in the past several days. The Israeli Defense Forces on Sunday began a major ground offense dubbed Gideon's Chariots, advancing into both the northern and southern areas of Gaza. Israel says the operation is focused on defeating Hamas and securing the release of the remaining hostages. So they're really going in. A lot of it has to do with that. I think it was back in October 7th, whatever the date was, but a while back, the Gazans or the Arabs, they did an invasion on Israel, during a music festival not too while ago back. So apparently they are, getting their revenge, but they're killing hundreds of people. And also there's talk of them wanting to bomb some nuclear sites over in Iran. So, this is at least the flock drawing everyone out, And also Trump was talking about turning the Gaza Strip, into a tourist attraction or like a resort or something like that. So yeah, they're displacing hundreds of people from their home, Reading on, in a video posted on Monday on Netanyahu's Telegram channel, the Prime Minister addressed criticism of the months-long humanitarian aid blockade, which had left Gaza on the brink of famine. Hamas said on Monday the IDF was firing hundreds of highly destructive shells, missiles, and bombs daily at residential neighborhoods. The IDF said it had struck 160 terror targets in the past 24 hours. The ensuing war in the enclave has killed more than 53,000 Palestinians, mostly civilians, according to local health officials. But yeah, he's taking peace from the earth, and just reading these comments. You are dealing with demons in human form. We were warned, but did not listen or follow instructions. Expect no mercy from the Jews. They are demons. When are the responsible, sane individual countries going to stop the raving idiot Netanyahu's destruction of Gaza and Gazan citizens? Are the Khazarians Nazi? When will this vermin be cleansed from the earth by civilized nations? Please, Putin. Yeah, Putin ain't gonna, But Russia is a major prophecy. As far as starting this World War III. So it's soon. All this is coming to an end soon. Lock away that criminal and free Palestine. The small hats, imbeciles. So yeah, the people are mourning. Thieves, murderers. This lot of apartheid Israeli satanic regime are. Yeah, So yeah, people are reacting negatively to this newest offensive in the Gaza Strip, but that's part of prophecy as well. This is Revelation 6:3, or sorry 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him to sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So this is happening now, man. He's taking peace from the earth, and he's given a great sword. Mainly that nuclear missile, which is going to be used in World War III. So he's playing out his role. It's Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Yeah, and all the people all over the planet are mourning that, that the Edomite, the red man, that's speaking of the horse that was red, it's talking about Esau, so-called white people. The people are mourning because, the wicked beareth rule. The scripture says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So we know exactly who that scripture is talking about. It says when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. And we're all waiting for that day. Even the trees, man. All of nature is waiting on that day when the righteous, are in authority, when Yahushua returns and establishes his kingdom, on the planet Earth, and allowing his elect, to be joint rulers with him. That's when the righteous are going to be, in authority, and the people are going to rejoice, even though they're going to be in slavery. The people are going to rejoice in that day, man. As Romans 8:19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the power, sons of Yahweh, man. Sons of the Most High, man. So the whole planet is waiting, for the elect to come back and to rule the planet Earth, man. Look that up in the AMP. For even the whole creation, all nature, waits eagerly for the children of the Most High to be revealed, man. And that's happening now. The true Israelites are being revealed, and the elect is being woken up. And we're coming to that time to where, the elect is going to be delivered. And ultimately, New Jerusalem then coming down from heaven, which is the elect, with Yahushua, man. Yahushua taking the reins and conquering these other nations on the planet, man, establishing his kingdom on the planet Earth, man. That day is soon, man, because this guy is, drawing out, at least the flock is drawing them out, man. Just wait for him to do something with Iran to bring the U.S. into it. And that way, Russia is going to be a guard unto these nations, man. So a lot of these guys are waiting for Putin to help them out. Please, Putin. Like this guy, he said, when will the vermin be cleansed from the earth by civilized nations? Please, Putin. Because scripture said that Putin's going to be or Russia is going to be a guard unto these other nations, man. To these Arab nations, the Israelite nations. Ishmael, you know. So they're waiting on Putin to act. And this is all prophecy, man. But we're soon, we're almost there. The last scripture is Isaiah 14:3. It shall come to pass, and the day of the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Yeah, he's gonna give his people that rest, finally, you know. Eventually all Israel will be saved, but when the elect is delivered, he's Israel's the rest of Israel is brought back. He's going to give you rest from thy sorrow, man. These curses, he's going to remove these curses from us. Sorrow, depression, from fear. A lot of Israelites live in fear. There's no surety of thy life in this place. We're in the valley of the shadow of death. We're behind enemy lines, prisoners of war, so to speak. So a lot of Jake is living in fear. And from the hard bondage wherein I was made to serve. Even unto this day, got a lot of Jake serving that hard bondage, man. Having to work, up into their 60s and 70s, doing landscaping and, pretty much modern day hard bondage. Or whatever job that you have, man. Slaving away, being taxed, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yeah, the golden city, Babylon the Great. America, this place is gonna cease eventually. It's gonna be destroyed ultimately, by thermonuclear destruction. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Yeah, he's ruling this nation in anger, man. And they've been doing that for a long time to those Palestinians, man. They've been fighting over that land for a long time. Every now and then they'll get them some weapons and try to fight back, but not Israel has the majority of the weapons, so they just get bulldozed. They said that more than 53,000, mostly civilians, were killed. Yeah, so that militant group, the October 2023 attack, was killed 1,200 people. About estimated 58 hostages remain in Gaza. So yeah, you guys are fighting over land that doesn't belong to either one of them, But the Lord's going to break the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. And he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, so when the manifestation of the sons of the power, is revealed, they're set up as the new rulers, the new management of the planet Earth, the Israelites, the elect. The whole earth is going to break. It's going to be at rest, and is quiet, and break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. Feller, yes, one chops down trees. It's come up against us, so the trees are going to rejoice in that day, man. Yeah, it's like for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestations of the sons of the power. Flip to the AMP. Like we did, it referenced all of nature, man. For even the whole creation, all nature is waiting for the Israelites, the elect, to come into power, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. The whole earth is going to be at rest, and it's quiet and break forth and sing, just like we read in Proverbs, man. the righteous under authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, man. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on this little article and go into those comments about how the people are mourning right now, man. But with that, shalom.